In fucked up teacher news.
Oh dear.
Always fucked up adults.
Texas teacher suspended after she emptied pencil shavings into student's mouth.
Oh damn!
Wait, did the kid deserve it? No.
I kind of have a feeling the kid deserved it.
Yeah, I don't really know what's going on because I tried to find out why she did it. It didn't say why she did it. It just said she apologizes for the incident and she gone too far. She wasn't thinking right.
Sometimes though, I think
sometimes
kids are
just-
they piss you off so hard that it drives people crazy.
Yeah.
Because I used to be one of those kids in the classroom, and like my teacher would be like, Joseph, Joseph, you're driving me crazy, Joseph. And I'm like, I thought it was so funny. Yeah, I thought it was so funny when they go crazy like that.
You are fucked up.
Clearly, he should have been homeschooled.
Clearly, he should have fucking been choked out.
Yeah, I got pinched by a teacher too. Like,
You're not allowed to do that anymore, right?
No physical
but-
pain at all. Actually,
Well, I don't know, dude. I didn't grow up here. Back there, like they used to just hit you. They didn't even care.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Indonesia, and like if you had your nails like this, like they'd smack your nails. It's pretty intense.
That's pretty tight though.
That's
I think.
awesome.
I think it keeps the kids in check.
I know. Look what happened to me. No control and shit.
I wouldn't say it's awesome though, because then you have teachers that are like on a fucking power trip and they want to be your parents. I hate that shit.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, apparently he was just sitting there and going like this.
Yeah. That just doesn't sound realistic.
Yo, this is exactly how he's describing it. I was sitting in class with my head tilted back, opening my mouth. He's not saying he's yawning. He said he's like this.
That's his fault though. Why is he sitting like that in class?
He's probably mocking her, and she was like, "Oh yeah, you little shit." I gotta stop doing that.
The teacher came.
She always puts shit in her mouth.
And I know there's fucking a lot of dirty ass people, but I meant like he's dumping it. Yeah.
Screenshot.
I know GIF of me going.
Yeah, you're just making it worse now.
No, he'll take it out.
No, he'll keep it.
He's like, I'm gonna keep that one in.
Good job, Daniel.
Jeez. So then the teacher came over and poured the pencil shavings in my mouth. That is his statement.
What a little
What's
shit.
so bad about that?
It's cruel. It's cruel and unusual. Like that's not even allowed for like prisoners.
Yeah, I mean, like putting lead in someone's mouth is kind of poisonous.
actually, pencil's not lead.
That's not lead though. It's graphite.
Yeah, it's not a bad. I mean,
Oh yeah, it's not that bad. It's graphite.
Mexican candy was like notorious for having lead.
And it's delicious too.
Yes, it really is.
I don't know why they put lead in the fucking Lucas. It makes it taste better. Maybe it's Mexican MSG. I don't know. But us
What is
Americans,
dumping
we
like
walk around
pencil
all day.
shavings? What is it gonna do to you?
I don't think it's gonna do anything, but I think it's just probably years of
Anger.
pent up energy, and the teacher's like, "Fuck this!"
The whole pencil.
I'm gonna get you, motherfucker.
Remember that shit?
Hold on a second.
With the circles of different sizes. Yeah. You have to
Like
change
who
to
the
the
fuck
right
has a
way.
pencil this big? I never once used that big hole.
It's just kind of like bad taste on her part because that kid could have easily choked and she would have been like pretty big trouble.
Yeah,
that's true.
She should have been more creative.
More creative.
There was this one kid named Antonio in my class, and he was like the most obnoxious kid ever, and I could see why the fucking teacher hated him, and every time she walked by him, she would just flick him in the ear. Which is, I thought it was pretty smart, because your ears don't bruise, it doesn't bruise easily. So you can go home and say, my teacher's been flicking my ears all day, but there's not really any evidence.
My friend, he went to junior high in Japan, and he says out there like there's no real like cop laws or like people don't come in. The cops don't come in, the teachers handle everything, right? And he said that he was like a class clown, he couldn't be controlled and shit. So one time this teacher, he had one of those kendo sticks and he pulled it out and he's like, get up in the middle of class, right? And he was like, fuck, I'm gonna get my ass beat again. But he says this was even worse. Cause he got in front of the class, he told him, drop your fucking pants. And then his dick's wiggling out everything, right? And he made him walk back and forth in front of the class with his dick hanging out and his pants around his ankles, so he's like walking like and then he said the whole class was just laughing and laughing. He goes, you wanna be a fucking comedian? And he's like, keep walking. And then he's just walking in front of the class with his dangling dick and shit.
In Coca-Cola news,
Ew.
Coca-Cola is delicious. Are you kidding me?
Woman dies after downing 2 gallons of Coke per day.
You see, it's bad for you.
2 gallons though?
Is it like cocaine Coke or is it Coke? I'm like, well, of course I think that's like overdosing.
She said Coca-Cola.
2 gallons? I can't even drink 2 gallons of water.
Yeah.
And I drink a shitload of water.
Yeah, she reportedly drank some 2.2 gallons, that's 18 pints, of the soda every day. APF notes.
How big was she?
She's from New Zealand.
Oh.
How much sugar
I
is
thought she
in
was from
2
the
gallons
US.
of Coke?
Yep, exactly. So she died because her...
She's unhealthy as fuck.
that.
She got diabetes instantly or something.
The examination after her death revealed an enlarged liver with fatty deposits due to too much sugar, a pathologist said. Harris apparently consumed more than 2 pounds of sugar and 970 megs of caffeine a day.
What did she do for a living?
Oh.
That she needed such a boost.
That's a lot of fucking sugar. Oh no, I did it.
And this way.
So, her family called it an addiction that resulted in the removal of multiple rotten teeth and the birth of at least 1 child lacking tooth enamel.
Oh. She even. Who the fuck is fucking this lady?
She has 8 kids.
Wow.
Is she drinking all her baby's leftover Coke or some shit?
I don't know.
We can't waste that.
So, she's a 31-year-old mother.
She's so young.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What does this monster look like?
Oh my gosh. It doesn't show her picture.
It's like a creature, like a.
She's like super pretty.
She can be. I mean, but fuck. Just because she's addicted.
It's like Yoshi where you can eat a bunch of crap of shit.
Okay, not 2 pounds of sugar though.
2 gallons of sugar.
Look at how much
2
sugar
gallons.
you consume, and you're like a.
2 pounds.
That's
This is like
nowhere
overdriven.
near-
I eat like that much sugar. 2
No,
pounds of
you're
sugar.
not.
We need to take one of these cameras and go to your desk right now.
Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta show you this shit.
Are we pausing?
No.
No.
So this right here, this motherfucker right here is 5 gallons,
This
right?
shit right here.
So she be drinking up to here of fucking Coke.
Well, you know what? That's actually doable. That is doable.
Doable.
It's doable, but throughout the day.
Every day.
Throughout the day.
That's doable.
This?
I mean, I eat a lot of beef jerky per day, so.
But this much Coke? Have you ever tried drinking a gallon? Even drinking a gallon of water is really hard.
Yeah.
You have to be like
I
a
wonder
super
if her piss
athlete.
was no longer yellow and it was just soda. And she
I know, right?
Her piss probably has fizz in it. If she pees too hard, the foam rises to the top. I thought I was addicted to root beer floats, but man, this lady is like on a next level.
You know what trips me out? It just trips me out even more and more. She died in 2010, but the coroner just released the report and he's blaming Coke for it.
It's not Coke's fault. That bitch be drinking too much of it.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that you should be drinking water, not soda every day. If she's stupid, you know, she's drinking soda more than water.
Well, now I bet they're gonna have like a warning label, like too much consumption of this product, blah 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 blah.
Too much? Don't drink 2 gallons of Coke a day.
That's common
You shouldn't drink a
sense.
gallon at all, actually.
Well, some people don't know though.
Then they deserve to die because they're so stupid.
It's
Enamel.
just ignorance.
That
It really
is
is.
fucked
Because I know a lot of people growing up, no family members or anything like that, but I knew a lot of people that would give their kids soda. Like young babies, like in a fucking bottle.
You know how she's so addicted to Coke? I wonder if like you give her Pepsi and she's like, fuck this shit.
You know what I'm wondering? Okay, where does she get the money to buy all this Coke?
There's a lot.
Why are you
of
guys
money.
making up this like fake scenario for her? What makes you think she's even poor?
I'm trying to understand
or she
her
has
life.
multiple-
You know how cheap it is for a liter of Coke?
Well, technically, if you drink that much a day, that's a lot.
$2.
Well, how many liters are in a gallon? 4?
Well, they're like, it's a different system, but I would say 1 liter is roughly 1 quart. So probably 4 liters. 4 liters in 1 gallon.
Yeah, that's not that much money.
Does she store that shit in her garage? Just rows of fucking Coke?
Yeah.
She's like, don't pay me with money, pay me with Coke.
You know the amount of water that you use during an average shower is about 2 gallons.
Dash, she just turns on the Coke shower.
Don't waste it.
Oh,
Don't
she's
waste
gonna
it.
tilt her head back and open.
We are so mean. Sorry.
I don't know. It's like it's a serious problem, but I think we're a bunch of insensitive motherfuckers.
Yes, our condolences to.
Because we make fun of people's problems.
Well, no, it's not that we're insensitive. It's just when you're in the industry of comedy, you see past a lot of things, and it's like you see the funny things and stuff, and like there's like a lot of sensitive ass people.
You just
out
see
there.
how dumb everyone is, including including
no.
ourselves.
Yeah.
But me and Joe
Like-
do dumb shit.
We just laugh.
Yeah. Right. So like in comedy, you don't ever take yourself or anything around you too seriously because it's all part of life. It's all learning. It's all growing. So it's like if you're so serious all the fucking time, you're gonna be fucking miserable. So just laugh at some shit.
You're gonna be sad at everything. Oh my god! Oh, there's so much suffering in the world. Oh my god!
Like we totally have feelings.
This was like her last dying joke.
Maybe.
For this world.
Yeah, we totally feel for her and we're like trying to understand where she's coming from. Unfortunately, we don't have all of the facts. But so now the comedy comes out and we create this world for her.
Shower her.
Turn on the massage setting. Da, 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 da.
Why is everyone doing this?
He did it now.
Why is everyone doing this? Enough of the whole stroking toward the mouth thing. Okay. Dude, have you heard of ghost stories where people get like have sex with ghosts?
That just
I
sounds like a
saw
wet
that.
dream.
So even if like you had a loved one that died in or whatever died in the house, you still wouldn't move in.
Even if it's a loved one?
It's I died in the house.
No, that's a different story.
Yeah, that's different.
Cause I love him. Like,
But what if their ghost? What if his ghost is in?
Yeah. What if he said?